Did you know that 80% of millionaires today are actually self-made? Instead of being from a wealthy family, they work their way up to success. That means anyone can do it, as long as you know how to. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 7 rules about money anyone can use to get rich. So make sure to stay until the end and don't miss anything, as I think rule number 7 might be the most important one. But before we start, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like, as I'll be trying my best to create videos that can help you out with your money. My mission is to help you out, and it would help me out immensely if you did this. So let's start. Rule number 1. Pay yourself first. One of the most important things you have to do if you ever want to be rich is to pay yourself first. This means that every month you have to keep some money for saving and some for investing. Most people don't save or invest any money, and that's really bad. Paying yourself first will help by preventing you to enter any type of debt, and it will help you when there might be any unforeseen emergencies, like some health condition or an accident, and start saving for retirement. If you're one of those people who doesn't pay themselves first, it's time to start doing so. It doesn't really matter how much or how little it is, you just have to start doing it. So, how do you pay yourself first? You have to change the way you think about your income. Your income isn't really yours until you start paying yourself. This means that a part of it is already dedicated to paying bills, debts, or many other expenses. A way to start doing this is to pay yourself whatever amount you're comfortable with. From then on, you will be adding 1% to that number every 6 months. For example, if you start off saving 5% of your income, in 6 months, you should start saving 6%. This way, the change in money you have won't feel too sudden. If you want to increase your savings even faster, you can do this every 3 months instead, or you can just increase the percentage to 2% instead of 1. Rule number 2. Spend only what you must. A very important rule is to only spend what you have to spend. Becoming rich isn't only about how much you can make, it's more about how much you can keep to yourself and save. Overspending is how most people enter debt, and this will completely destroy your finances. So you should start by being intentional about how you spend your money and being more thoughtful about it. You should divide things between needs and wants. Your needs are things you can't live without, like food or a place to live. You have to become frugal with your money. This doesn't mean you can't ever buy some of your wants, but you should create a budget, calculate what you really need, and then leave a small portion of money for some of your wants. We'll call it fun money. A thing that makes a huge difference is making your own food, which will lower your food bill by a lot usually. No more ordering takeout all the time. Rule number 3. Multiply your savings. It's really good to save money, but we can do a little bit more to help you increase your wealth. This means you should be looking for some way to make your money work for you. Savings accounts aren't always the best to put your money in, since you will be losing some of your money due to inflation. You should, however, always keep an emergency fund and the money that you will need to spend. And then, with the rest, you should look to invest. Historically, the stock market is a great way to do this, since it averages an annual return of around 10%, which is great. Rule number 4. Protect your wealth. One of the most important things you have to do, according to Warren Buffett, is never lose money. This means you have to protect your wealth. What I mean by this is never put all your eggs in one basket. You should look to diversify your portfolio. You should usually focus on 2 types of investments. very low risk, and then some high risk investments. Obviously, you want most of your money in low risk investments. For high risk, maybe think of something like biotechnology, and for low risk, you can do something like long-term bonds or very stable stocks. That should be fine. Rule number 5. Make your house an asset and not a liability. You may think of your house as your greatest asset, but in actuality, it's probably a liability. And this is true for most people. Usually, the only way people make money with their house is by selling them later down the road. But the thing is, the increase in real estate prices isn't always guaranteed. To change this, you might want to try to look for a way to invest in something like rental properties. Remember, a liability takes money away from you, and an asset gives money to you. Rule number 6. Plan for the future. There is a great saying that goes, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. And there's no better way to prepare for the future than by deciding how you want it to be. 3 out of 5 people don't have any retirement plan, and this causes tremendous worry for people as they approach their retirement. Retirement should be a time to sit back and enjoy life after all the time you worked. However, this won't be possible if you don't plan for the future. First, start by creating an emergency fund that can cover about 3 months of living expenses, maybe 6. This will be a great help to deal with some issues that may arise, like some medical emergency or if you were to lose your job. Find a way to pay all your debts and follow the rules in this video, like starting to pay yourself first. The earlier you start, the better. Another great way to plan for the future is to calculate your expenses for an entire year and then save 20 times that amount. But if you plan to retire early, you should save more than this. Remember, always contribute to your employer's 401k or invest in an IRA, an individual retirement account. That way, by planning for the future, you can avoid worrying about money. Rule number 7. Keep improving. This might be the most important rule of all. Most rich people keep improving themselves constantly by doing things like reading books or learning about new topics. The amount of money you make usually is tied to the level of information you have. You might end up taking professional courses, or you can simply take advantage of platforms like YouTube to keep learning. For example, now you know these rules, and you're better equipped to save your money. And that's it for this video. Make sure to check out my other videos on money-related topics, and please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to do so, and you will keep learning more and increasing your value. Also, leave a comment saying what you learned, or just give some other advice you think can benefit other people. That's all for now. Hope you have a great day, and good luck with your future investments.